Man, let's just kind of like catch up on your career. Right now, you're doing stand up. Now, how long you been doing stand up?
I started stand up, man, right after the Martin thing, man. I mean,
Okay.
J. Anthony Brown used to warm up the audience for Martin, and he had a comedy club in Houston. He like, hey man, why don't you go to my club in Houston and bring up the comics, just host. And I've been doing it ever since then. I think that was like in maybe '96, maybe '95, something like that.
Was that kind of like what made you decide to pivot that way and not kind of just keep with the acting?
Oh, I still do the acting, man. Acting is my first.
Okay.
And people don't realize, man. I mean, if you look at my IMDb, Reginald Ballard, my resume, it's like I've done so many things, man, before Martin and so many things since Martin. But I only did 12 episodes of Martin. I did like 4 years on Bernie Mac, like 40 episodes of Bernie Mac, ER, NCIS, Vegas, so many other things, man. But people just know.
You hit us here.
Yeah, with the Martin.
You hit us
thing,
here.
right?
That character, I mean, we just talking about Martin. We talking about bro, man. How did that character come together? Like, what was that? Was this?
It was just another audition. They came to him an audition, and they looking for this character that this a pest and a good guy though. And when I went in audition, I did it a different way. And Eileen McKnight, who's the casting director, man, she said, "Can you do something different?" And I just threw that Texas flavor in there because I'm from Texas, and I put that flavor in there, man. And she took me to Martin. And the rest of the producers, and man, they were sitting there with their little hats all to the side, looking gangster, So I went in and hit them, and they was rolling, man. And that's
so the character was just like, it was described as a pest.
Yeah.
So it could have been any kind of energy.
Yeah, it was any kind of energy, man. And matter of fact, Benny Richburg, who was a producer on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he was a producer on Martin, he came up. He said that he named the character Brother Man because he couldn't come up with a name. He had to get the script in the next day, and so he said he was just gonna change the name the next day. So when I came in, I cut it from Brother Man to Bruh Man, and I did the Bruh Man whole thing. He's like, "Oh, that's funny. I'm just gonna leave it like that," and that's how they came about.
Now you get the call that you got it. Was it a call? How did that?
This is the first audition I'd ever been on that they hired me on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like me and the other guy. And it was Elise Neal and this other girl. Wow. It was them two girls and me and this other
What was
guy.
Elise Neal going for?
She was going for the part that played Carl's girlfriend. Remember the light-skinned girl, the first episode I did? Yeah.
Okay.
But the light-skinned girl got that part. But and then they told me, they said, hey man, you got the part. And they told the other guy, we'll have you on another episode for something else. And they did have him on something else. So.
Now so the night before you go to set, because this role is a big role.
Oh yeah.
It, like I said, people think about it all the time. People laugh. You can rewatch the show itself.
Yeah.
Where was your mind at? Did you know it was gonna be what it was?
I think I worked that day. I think I went in and did table read that day, man. And how the character came about after we did it. Once Martin kicked me out of his apartment in the boxing episode, the first episode, and the white guy Sean, John Cry said, man, it'd be funny if Bruh Man, when y'all would do the hug at the end, if Bruh Man come in there and hug the rest of the group, that's how they came about, man. And the audience went crazy, man. And Martin said, hey man, we got to bring you back on here,
and it just kept. So it was only supposed to be like a one time.
Yeah. Well, Martin told me, said, man, if it all depends. If they like you, you do well. Man, there's a possibility to bring you back. So, and after that, man, they was like, we got to bring you back.
Now, did you and Martin kind of already know each other before this?
Nah, I never met Martin.
Okay.
Until that.
How are y'all like kind of in this time? Years have gone by.
I haven't seen him. We did a Snoop invited my wife and me to a Snoop had a 80s party.
Okay.
And he dressed 80s, and me and my wife, we went, and Martin was there. That's the first time I seen him in a long time.
This was like what?
Last year? This had to be about 2-3 years ago.
What was that exchange?
Oh, it was cool, man. I was like, yo, man, I appreciate it. I told him, I thank him for giving me a career, helping me and all the things that came about from the career. I mean, from his success, it trickled down to me.
Yeah. It did.